name is Alex. I'm a full-time reseller online. I like to sell in places like Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, Depop, Mercari. In today's video, I have a what sold for y'all for the month of May. I know this video is a little bit late, but I've just been a little bit busy trying to get this what sold video out for y'all. And I'm not sure if y'all can hear it in my voice, but I think I'm getting some kind of a cold, so excuse my voice a little bit. So let me start off the video. So this is not going to be all of the what sold, and actually I didn't even do the total for the month of May, but I will have it for y'all somewhere in the title or in the thumbnail like I always do. So I just pulled a few sales from eBay, Mercari, Depop, and Poshmark. Like I said in a previous video, I closed my Etsy, but I think I'm going to reopen it and add some new things to see how those new things do. We'll see, fingers crossed, but let's just get started. So one of the first sales that I had is going to be this vintage Jordache jeans. I don't know if y'all remember, I hauled these in a previous video. I think the video was like Y2K video or Y2K haul. I picked these up for $3. I had them listed for $32. I did accept a best offer, and I do think I accepted an offer of like $25. So I still feel like that's a pretty decent profit. The next item I have for y'all is going to be a vintage LEI Y2K top. This one was also from the same garage sale. I spent $3 on it as well. Had it posted for $25. I think someone sent me a $20 offer, so that's still a pretty good profit. Usually shirts don't really sell for a whole lot unless it's like, I don't know, something rare or maybe even like a designer piece, but typically shirts and blouses don't sell for a whole lot, and I typically don't like picking up shirts and blouses for that reason, but I just couldn't pass this up and a couple of the other Y2K tops just because of the style. Next item are going to be these vintage New Max Y2K jeans. These were like a patchwork design. I actually thought that these were going to sell for a little bit more, but the ones that bring in more money, closer to like $80, $100 range, are going to be like the actual patchwork design. These have like that same type of style, but it's not the patchwork technically, but they still sold for $45, and these did sell for to an international buyer, so that was pretty exciting because they did pay full price. Oh, and these were also $3 at that garage sale as well. Next item is going to be this vintage Matrix hat. I think I researched this previously, but I can't remember what this was for. I think maybe for a video game, I want to say, but I'm not 100% sure. This was also from that garage sale, and I think this one was $1, and it did sell for a full asking price of $25. The next item is going to be this vintage 1980s halter denim jumpsuit. I saw this at the thrift store. I actually wasn't going to get it because I didn't think that it was going to do that well. I also was like measuring the legs on myself, and I think they were more like a cropped fit. So I was like, it looked to be like right under the knees or like right past the knees, and I was just like, that doesn't really look like a good style. But I ended up getting it anyway. I think I paid like $6 or $7 for it, and had it posted for $35. I think this one literally sold the same day for $30, I want to say. So if you come across any of these types of denim overall jumpsuits like this, I suggest picking them up because they do sell pretty good and pretty quickly also. So yeah, that was a good sell. Next item, I don't know if y'all remember when I picked this up, it had like some, I don't want to say it was staining, but it had like, if you can look at the pictures, it looked like, I don't know, it wasn't as black as it should have been, I guess. And also, it had like a huge rip on one of the sides. So when I picked it up, I didn't notice the rip. And um, I don't know. If I noticed the rip, I'm not sure if I still would have gotten it because it was only $3.50 from the thrift store. It was half price. So I don't know if I still would have gotten it or not. But um, anyway, I still picked it up. I had it listed for $70. I probably should have accepted a better offer, but I think I did accept like a $40 offer on this one, which I know that's like half of what I was asking for, but considering the condition, and I do think this was um, an older style and the rip and everything, I just went ahead and accepted it. And I do think this was the same um, day that I listed it. I think it sold the same day that I listed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so moving on, the next item, we're moving on to Mercari. So I sold, I didn't really have that many sales on Mercari, I don't think, for the month of May, but I have only two here to show y'all. So the first sale, if y'all remember, I picked two of these up, and I picked up a pink one, and the pink one sold in my antique booth for the same price, I think it was, and this one sold on Mercari for $25. That was what I was asking for, and that's what it sold for. And yeah, so I picked this up at that same garage sale. It was $3, so I thought it was super cute. This one was brand new with tags, so I feel like maybe I should have asked a little bit more for it, just because it was new with tags, Y2K. So I don't know, but I'm still okay with that. Profit margins. Next item was this vintage Calvin Klein plaid skirt. Um, this one, I was nervous that this one wasn't going to sell because I didn't get any likes. I didn't receive any offers or anything for the longest time that I had it. And then out of the blue, someone sent me an offer for $19. As you can see, I have it for $25. So a $19 offer is okay. So yeah, I was pretty happy with a $19 offer. I think I had this for a little while. I want to say maybe like a month or so, and I was just getting worried that I picked up a bad buy, but I thought it was really cute. I thought it was super on trend, but for some reason I didn't get any likes or anything until this random person just purchased it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, moving on to Depop. I've been actually getting quite a few sales on Depop. Um, and I'm really happy about that. I don't know what has been changing, but I have been getting daily sales, it seems like, from Depop, and I'm not mad about it because I used to get sales like sporadically on there. And so I've been trying to post a lot more. Like, I've been buying a lot more vintage items, like Y2K, 90s, whatever style. I've been trying to buy a lot more vintage clothing and accessories. So usually that's where a lot of the vintage stuff does sell on Depop more than any other platform. But as you can see, I sold vintage on Mercari and eBay, and I think I have a couple sales from Poshmark as well. But I have also been boosting my sales on Depop, and yeah, I don't know. I've just been liking Depop a lot recently because I've been getting, like I said, quite a few sales on there. But I have like maybe 4 or 5 I'm going to show y'all. So I sold these vintage Diane Carroll 90s retro glasses. These I picked up in a previous haul from a garage, no, not a garage sale, a thrift store. They were having 50% off this day, and I think these were like $3 or so. and this was the full asking price of $35, and they did purchase it for the full asking price, so I'm happy about that. Next item was this belt. As you can see, this one has 65 likes, which is kind of insane. Like, that's a lot of likes, I feel like, for an item. And yeah, so I'm just happy that this one finally sold. This one did take a little bit longer to sell than my typical belts, I think, that I've been posting. And most of my belts that I do post do sell on Depop. I think I've sold one on eBay and maybe one or two on Poshmark, but the majority of the belts have sold on Depop. So this one I picked up for a couple of dollars, sold for 19, and I want to say the $19 was the best offer because I think I probably had it listed for 25. So anyway, that was still a good price. The next item were these vintage mixed jeans. Actually, I think this might be a June sale, not a May sale, so I accidentally put this one in here. But these I picked up at that same garage sale with all the Y2K clothes. They were $3. These were like super, like a super flare, if you can tell by the bottoms. These were very flare and low rise jeans. These were a size 1 though, so they were super small, but these are so cute. I imagine that they're gonna look so good on whoever purchased them. But they purchased them for $28, so I'm super happy about that. Next item are these Faded Glory jeans. Did I sell these on Depop? You know what, I think I sold these on Poshmark, but I marked them sold on Depop, but they sold on Poshmark in a bundle. So sorry about that. I don't know exactly how much they sold for. I don't think it was I think maybe everything in the bundle sold for like $70 or $80. So these probably were like an $18 sale, I want to say, which is good because these have 9 likes, and I actually thought these might have sold a little bit faster, just because Vintage Faded Glory does do pretty good. But I guess since these are a little bit of a basic denim jean, they didn't really have any like crazy stitching or embroidery on it, so they kind of sat for a little while. But anyway, next item I sold was this Rip Curl backpack. This one I had posted for $55. I think like I said, I think in the haul, I thought that this tag right here was new with tags. So that's why I think I posted it for $55, but it ended up being just like a name tag that you can write your name on. So it wasn't new with tags, but someone offered me $35 for it. This backpack still had pretty good comps, ranging from like $30 all the way to like $70. So if you can find like this Rip Curl vintage backpacks, they should still do pretty good. But I think this one sold fairly quickly because of the rainbow design, and we're in June. You know, the LGBTQ plus community maybe purchased it, or maybe they just like the rainbow, I don't know. But nonetheless, I still love this backpack. It was super cool. I love the rainbow design, and it sold for a really great price. I think I paid like $5 or $6 for this. The next item is this vintage beaded belt, and I think this one was $4. I honestly wasn't expecting this one to sell for as much as it did, and this one sold, I want to say that I accepted an offer for this one. I think it sold for $30, which is still a good price for a belt. The comps were really good on these types of beaded belts. This one didn't have a brand, and I wasn't 100% sure if it was a Native American belt, but that's what most of them said on the listings. So I went ahead and use those keywords as well. And yeah, so $30, and I pay like $4 for it, so I'm pretty happy about that. The next item is this another denim, vintage denim jumpsuit. This one I picked up at a garage sale that was, well, I want to say it was free, but I gave her like $6 because she was accepting donations. She said, um, everything is free, but if you want to leave me some donations, go ahead. So that's what I did. I picked out quite a bit of stuff and I gave her, I don't know, like $6 or maybe it was like $10. I don't know however much cash I had on me at the time. And this one sold for $26. I already made, lot like my money way back from that because I got so many things, but this one had some damage in like the crotch area, I guess. It had like a hole or somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, like right there, it was wearing a little bit. And I mean, it could have been an easy fix for someone who knows how to sew, but I don't know. I didn't want to take any chances, sewing, and someone else could have done that. But I had so many um, likes on this one, so many comments and questions about it on eBay and Poshmark, and I think it actually sold on eBay for like $45, and then I noticed that it had that damage. So I reached out to the buyer and told them, and they were like, no, never mind, I don't want it, cancel it. So I canceled it, and I think I lowered the price after that. So this one sold for $26, which is still a pretty great deal. I'm happy about that. Next item is this Victoria's Secret glitter backpack. Oh yeah, and these sales are on Poshmark, I forgot to mention. So this one I picked up for myself, but I ended up deciding against it. I paid like $4 or $5. It sold on best offer for 21, which I'm okay with that. I just wanted to see if I could make a little bit of money, and I did. So I'm happy about that. The next item I sold was this Anthropologie 11C's Silk Blend jumpsuit. This one was new at tags I found at the thrift store. I think I paid $7 or $8 for this one, and I thought it was gonna do better because it was silk. Um, it was new with tags, and it was Anthropologie. But when I looked up comps, they were not good at all, and I'm happy that this one still sold for $34. I think this was best offer because I think I had it listed for 40. So, and then this one didn't have like the full tag. This was just like a partial tag, as you can see here. So $34, I'm still happy about that. I know I mentioned I'm not going to pick up Anthropologie anymore, but some pieces I just can't leave behind, like silk or a silk blend. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. So, I'm going to be cautious moving forward. With Anthropologie because, like I always say, their stuff doesn't do good anymore. So, I mean, maybe some people out there can still sell it or certain pieces sell, but for me, it's super hard. Okay, moving on. I sold this belt, this vintage belt on Poshmark. It was a lion head, like stretchy gold belt. I ended up retaking the pictures like this because I had them like a flat lay and it just didn't look good. So I ended up retaking the pictures and doing them on the mannequin like this. And I think that helped sell it. And it did sell for $18. I paid like $4, I think, for $3 to $4. So I'm okay with that. So I think I had it posted for 25 and someone sent me that offer, which is a pretty reasonable offer. And next item I have is this We the Free denim overalls. So I know I mentioned about Anthropologie. It goes the same with Free People for me as well. I have a hard time selling Free People, but I do like picking up denim overalls. Pretty much no matter what brand they are. And unless maybe they're like Target brand or like a Walmart brand or Shein or something like lower end, unless it's like a vintage Walmart or vintage Target, then I'll pick it up. But if it's like a modern Target or modern Walmart, I'm not going to pick it up just because, it probably sold in stores around the $20 to $25 mark. And unless it's like a dollar or super cheap, then it's probably not going to be worth my time to list it. But these, being that they're free people, I think their retail was like $100 or something. And I considered keeping these for myself, but they actually looked a little bit small. So I decided just to go ahead and sell them. And I told myself if they didn't sell, then I would try them on and keep them. But I think they sold within like a couple of days. So for $42, which is pretty great actually, considering I don't typically get that much from free people anymore. So be on the lookout for overalls if you're not. This video literally showed 3 denim overalls, a modern free people one, and 2 vintage ones. So keep your eyes out for denim overalls or jumpsuits. Next item is going to be these Levi's 501 jeans. I actually thought that these were going to fit me, but I forgot that Levi's, I don't know, their jeans fit way smaller than a lot of other brand jeans. I'm typically like a 10 or a 30 in most jeans, but for Levi's, these were a size 33 and they did not fit at all. And I don't even think that these were vintage. They were 100% cotton, but I don't believe that these were vintage. I did pick these up at a garage sale for $5. I thought that they were going to fit me. They did not. I sold them for $20. Probably could have gotten more since they are expensive, but I'm okay with the $20. So let's just move on, I guess. The last sale I have for y'all, I don't remember if I showed this one or not, but this video I have been showing y'all. I've been messing up on some of the sales, but if I showed this, I'm sorry. If I didn't, let's just talk about it again. It's a bed stew purse. I think I said I hauled it in a video. I found it at a thrift store. It was $5. It was missing a strap that I didn't know that it was supposed to have, but I think I noticed it after I sold it. But yeah, this one, I don't even know how much this retailed for, but being bed stew, it probably retailed $200, somewhere around there, I want to say. It was in great condition. It was like new, honestly. I love bed stew leather. I considered keeping it, but I don't really like that style. It was like a fold over purse, and I don't really like those types of style purses. And it sold, I think I had it listed for like 130. Someone sent me $100 offer and I accepted it within like, I don't know exactly how many days, but within a week, I want to say for sure, within a week, this one sold. And that was a pretty quick flip. And that was the end of some of my monthly sales for May. So I hope this video wasn't all over the place and y'all got the gist of it, some of the sales. And in my Poshmark, I just wanted to let y'all know I was having like a sale of a lot of things for $5, just trying to get rid of old inventory that just didn't have any movement on it. And I tried taking stuff to Plato's Closet. They took some, but not all. I took it to a garage sale, sold some there, not everything. So I tried to clearance it out, $5 on here as well. And some stuff sold. So now moving forward, I'm definitely going to be more cautious of what I buy. I always say that, but in the end, when I'm sitting there purchasing something, it's like you can always do your research, but you can't guarantee that anything is going to sell for, the sold comps or the listed comps. And dealing with vintage, like I said, is a 50-50 chance because you just don't know like if someone is going to be interested in that, I try to follow like the trends, but I've been reselling for quite a while now and I still make, all these mistakes and rookie mistakes, but you just got to take it one step at a time. And since it's summertime, it's also like the summer slowdown, as people like to say. So my sales have definitely slowed down a lot. Um, and since I clearanced out a lot of stuff from my closet, I think I was at like 380 items or 400 items. But after clearancing out, it was literally like half of the items. I only have like 200 items now, maybe 200. So I really need to shop. And if you sit there and think about it, 200 items, like that's a lot of not good items, right? But I was just tired of like having to share, bad items or whatever. I just wanted to get rid of it. So, rant over, I guess. I will have another haul for y'all next week. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe down below. Let me know in the comment section, how have your sales been in May? How have your sales been going in this month? Are you experiencing a summer slowdown, or are you still selling normal like you have been all year? I don't know. Just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button if you did enjoy this video. I would really appreciate that. I am really trying to grow my channel and get out some great content for y'all. And I guess I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.